A blessed, beautiful day, Grateful Gab family. Welcome into the Grateful Gab podcast. Truly appreciate y'all tuning in this morning, locking in with me today. Here to run down some sports, go over the combine, that type of stuff, get some updates. I am looking to do on this upcoming Thursday sports huddle. I'm looking to do the combine overview, like, the 40 times, maybe the bench press, the shuttle drill, like get the highest numbers from the player that was in that each category type of thing, you know what I mean? And just kind of maybe get some prediction of where these gentlemen might fall for various reasons, that type of stuff. And probably the winners of each category, like, say, right, if the guy, the DB of the 40 time, I get to find his 40 time. I'm going to look up his bench press and all that other stuff with it, too, to really see. Like, some of these guys, I know Brock Bowers I ain't check out his 40 time yet, but I will as it goes today, because the tight ends and the the tight end and the wide, what was it? The tight end with the linebackers, I think, the other day. And then the DBs and the wide receivers went, I believe, today. But, earlier yesterday. And then the schedule, I'm going to be going over the schedule also, but I'm just excited about getting into the sports. Like I said, it's this time of the year where a lot of things are revamping, our life, our relationship with Jehovah, revving up to kind of, build up again, once again. Like, it's a tool, it's kind of like how the draft is, like these teams reload and all these various things, bring in new, talent, young talent, but we bring in, the new word into our life every day by getting into our books, again, to be able to learn the good news so we can spread it. Those type of things. And that's how it is with the sports and stuff too. So, make sure we show out for Jehovah, give our best foot every day and become elite and, knowing the word and elite and having a relationship with the Almighty, so that's cool. And, moving into the daily verse on that note for the day of March 2nd, 2024, derives from the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 18, and it states as follows. Open my eyes so that I may see clearly the wonderful things from your law. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 18. And this morning for the Sports Huddle Rundown, we'll be having NCAA men's and women's top 25, all the recaps from Thursday and Friday, and a preview for today and tomorrow for all the sports from NCAA baseball, top 25 to National Hockey League to the NBA regular season, Major League, any sports that I covered from the last podcast, from Thursday's show to Saturday's show, and then through Sunday. And then on Thursday, I have a recap of Saturday through Wednesdays, and then Thursday and Friday preview games. So you can expect that every week here on the Grateful Gab podcast, at least twice a week on the Sports Huddle. But those are when I'm covering sports and those type of things in the respective collegiate areas. It's always the top 25, unless it's like some record type of stuff, some news going on that happened. And then National Hockey League, all the professional stuff, that's just the professional side. But top 25 for the NCAA sports that I follow: basketball, baseball, football. Get at me if you want me to cover more sports in the collegiate field, that type of stuff. So let me know on that note. Again, I usually like to have it as the top collegiate rank, just basically the rank side of it's too many collegiate teams. So that would kind of be, OD. But again, top 25 Thursday through Sunday, Thursday games in the NCAA women's top 25. Last day of February, leap year. We had number 18 Utah defeat Washington State 82-67. Upset out of Virginia Tech. We had number 17 Notre Dame defeat number 5 Virginia Tech 71-58. Thursday night game banger. Top 20 ranked matchup. Number 12 NC State hosted number 19 Syracuse in overtime 75-71. That was a good game to attend, most likely. A good win by NC State. Number 7 USC defeated Arizona 95-93 in double overtime. That was a good one. Number 22 Louisville defeated Florida State 70-55. Number 1 South Carolina handled business against Arkansas 98-61. Deuce Staley, not Deuce Staley. Don, is it Don? Don Staley, the coach. Let me go make sure. I'm pretty. I don't. Let's see. I think it's Don. Let me get the correct name. Look it up. Yeah, Don Staley. I just want to make sure I had it correct. Yeah, she got them girls, playing great basketball, man. Building great programs. Another testament. Another pulling point for the SEC. We just the best, man. We have the best talent that they want to come play for that. Just I don't know in different sports, like you said, South Carolina women's basketball, Georgia, Alabama football. Even though Alabama been ranked a few times out of the year, but even in basketball too, we've been coming up over the last 20 plus years as basketball schools for sure. And yeah, man, Tennessee been having good programs a couple years for now. Men's and stuff like that and female, but. Yeah, man, the SEC, we just coming up, we just trying to really dominate every sport because we really do dominate a lot of sports, but basketball, we haven't really been dominant in that field for a while. So it's good to see that team, women's or men's, just really come in here and, just, put your foot down and dominate basketball because basketball is a different beast. So continuing on to Thursday games, we had number 8 UCLA defeat Arizona State 70-41. Number 9 LSU defeated the Lady Bulldogs 80-54. Number 13 Colorado defeated Washington 68-62. Number 4 Stanford defeated number 11 Oregon State 67-63. For Friday games, March 1st, no games were posted in the top 25. Today's games kicking off at 1 p.m. We had number 24 West Virginia hosting TCU. Number 7 USC going to be against Arizona State. Number 18 Utah hosting Washington. March Madness is here also. March Madness will probably kick off later on this month. Probably like maybe the third week of March. And then I had to get more information to be coming down because seedings will be happening, brackets will be going on. So if you're interested in doing brackology, also send me some of your email me, gratefulgappodcast@gmail.com. Email me your brackets, with your winners, and, I'll announce them on the show, that type of thing, give y'all a shout out, if there's something y'all into. But that'll be cool. And then we have number 11, Oregon State hosting California. Number 13, Colorado hosting Washington State. Number 15, Kansas State going up against Texas. Number 4, Stanford going up against Oregon. Number 20, Oklahoma going up against Kansas. Number 24, UNLV hosting San Diego State. Number 10, UConn going up against Providence. Number 3, Texas hosting BYU. And number 8, UCLA going up against Arizona. For Sunday games, we have number 1, South Carolina hosting Tennessee on ESPN at noon. Number 21, Baylor going up against Oklahoma State. A top 10 ranked matchup. Number 6, Iowa hosting number 2, Ohio State. We have number 9, LSU hosting Kentucky. Number 12, NC State hosting Wake Forest. Top 25 ranked matchup. Number 17, Notre Dame hosting number 22, Louisville at 2 p.m. on ESPN Sunday. Number 14, Indiana hosting Maryland, 3 p.m. on Peacock. Number 23, Creighton going up against Seton Hall. Number 5, Virginia Tech going up against Virginia at 6 p.m. on the ACC Network. Moving on to the NCAA men's top 25. Thursday games, we had number 19 Washington State defeat USC 75-72. Let's see what Bronny put up. It's Isaiah Collier cat. He cold too, yeah. I think he came in the same class as Bronny. He ain't starting yet. They both be starting, my boy. Yeah, 2 points for 4 personal fouls. He was playing hard though, trying to be aggressive. Okay, I respect that with 12 minutes. Yeah, he gonna get more comfortable. I think he really stay a year. I don't even think he come out this year, honestly. I don't think so. Because I think he want to be developed. I'm not saying he not developed. He want to be able to be healthy. I don't know. I got a feeling he not coming out though. I think he gonna stay at least one more year. Because it ain't about the money. I think he's looking at his future. And I think his dad know this too. He want him to be as prepared as possible. Like, he hasn't went up against enough talent. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think he could be ready, but I just think he gonna stay one more year just because I think how he want to approach the game, how he want to be a pro, how he want to kind of practice being a pro, but being a collegiate level too. Like, the workload you still have to do as a professional still would be about the same amount as being a full-time student and an athlete type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, but we shall see. I think he stays. I hope he stays because I want to see what he can really do at a collegiate level. Against good competition too. But when he healthy at 100%, I know he's gonna be dominant. So that's gonna be cool. But then moving on, we had number 17 St. Mary's go up against Pepperdine, 83-57. Number 23 Gonzaga defeated San Francisco, 86-68. For Friday games, March 1st, we had an upset in Daytona. We had Loyola Chicago defeat number 21 Dayton, 77-72, Number 22 Utah defeated Air Force 72-60. Today's games kicking off at noon on ESPN. We have a top 25 SEC ranked matchup. Number 18 South Carolina hosting number 24 Florida. ESPN at noon. A top 20 ranked matchup. Number 15 Baylor hosting number 7 Kansas on ABC at 1 p.m. today. Number 13 Illinois is going up against Wisconsin. Number 16 Kentucky hosting Arkansas on CBS at 1:30 p.m. Number 6 Arizona hosting Oregon at 2 p.m. on ESPN. Top 15 ranked matchup. Number 12 Creighton hosting number 5 Marquette at 2:30 p.m. on Fox. Number 8 Iowa State going up against UCF on ESPN Plus or the Big 12. Number 9 North Carolina hosting NC State at 4 p.m. on ESPN. That's going to be a good game too. Number 11 Auburn hosting Mississippi State at 4 p.m. on ESPN too. Number 25 South Florida going up against Charlotte. Number 10 Duke hosting Virginia at 6 p.m. on ESPN. Number 19 Washington State hosting UCLA. Number 1 Houston is going up against Oklahoma at 8 p.m. on ESPN 2. Number 2 Purdue is hosting Michigan State at 8 p.m. on Fox. Top 15 ranked matchup later on tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPN. Number 14 Alabama hosting number 4 Tennessee. And to wrap up the night, a top 25 ranked matchup. Number 17 St. Mary's hosting number 23 Gonzaga at 10 p.m. on ESPN. For Sunday games, we have number 3 UConn hosting Seton Hall at noon on CBS. That'll be a good game too. Moving on to the National Hockey League. National Hockey League recap from Thursday through Sunday. Was the recap from Thursday through Friday, previewing for Saturday and Sunday for today and tomorrow. We had Thursday games, the 29th. We had the Bruins defeat the Golden Knights 5-4. The Maple Leafs defeated the Coyotes 4-2. The Islanders over the Red Wings 5-3. The Sabres defeated the Lightning in overtime 3-2. The Canadiens fell to the Panthers 4-3 in shootouts. Hurricanes over the Blue Jackets 4-2. Wild dominated by the Predators 6-1. Stars over the Jets 4-1. Avalanche defeated the Blackhawks 5-0. The Kings defeated the Canucks 5-1. The Kraken defeated the Penguins 2-0. And the Sharks fell to the mighty, mighty Ducks 6-4. Coyotes defeated the Senators 5-3. Capitals defeated the Flyers 5-2. And the Ducks defeated the Devils 4-3. For today's games, kicking off at noon on the National Hockey League Network, you got the Hurricanes hosting the Jets. We got the Red Wings hosting the Panthers at 3 p.m. on ABC. The Oilers going up against the Kraken. The Blues hosting the Wild. The Avalanche going up against the Predators. The Golden Knights going up against the Sabres. The Maple Leafs hosting the Rangers. The Lightning hosting the Canadiens. The Flyers hosting the Senators. Islanders going up against the Bruins. Blackhawks versus Blue Jackets. Sharks versus Stars. And the Flames hosting the Penguins. For Sunday, March 3rd, we had the Capitals hosting the Coyotes at 1 p.m. on the National Hockey League Network. The Kings hosting the Devils at 3:30 p.m. on TNT. The Sabres hosting the Jets at 7 p.m. on the National Hockey League Network. The Wild going up against the Sharks. The Canucks going up against the Ducks. And the Oilers hosting the Penguins. So, moving on to the NBA regular season. NBA regular season news, Joel Embiid is expected to come back to try to play for the 76ers no matter what their record is. That's what he's saying. Like, so I guess I haven't really been following their record since he left. I'm pretty sure they probably, been going down on the more losing side than winning, but still a good, he's looking to be dedicated to the game. No matter what you get in there at the playoffs, in there, where you fall in the playoffs at, it's about, how you perform there. And he just, trying to, hopefully they get there or whatever. But as more come down the pipeline again about his injury and when he's really supposed to return, like I said, the information I get, I will give it out. So Thursday, February 29th, the Hawks got dominated by the Nets, 124-97. The Bucks defeated the Hornets, 111-99. The Magic over the Jazz, 115-107. The Warriors defeated the Knicks, 110-99. The Spurs over the Thunder, 132-118. The Rockets fell to the Suns, 110-105. The Nuggets defeated the Heat, 103-97. And the Lakers defeated the Wizards in overtime, 134-131. For Friday games, the Cavaliers defeated the Pistons, 110-100. The 76ers over the Hornets, 121-114. Tyrese Maxey still carrying the weight for the team. Shout out to Tyrese. The Celtics dominated the Mavericks, 138-110 to win their 10th straight. The Warriors defeated the Raptors, 120-105. The Trailblazers over the Grizzlies, 122-92. The Kings defeated the Timberwolves in overtime. Sacramento Kings, good team, 124-120. The Pelicans defeated the Pacers, 129-102. The Bucks defeated the Bulls, 113-97. The Clippers defeated the Wizards, 140-115. And it was said that Russell Westbrook injured himself in this game. He fractured his hand against the Wizards. So his timetable also is in the air right now. So prayers for speedy recovery and healthy recovery so you can get back, doing what you love to do, the gift God bless you with, and, help your team compete for a championship. Then we got the Nets hosting the Hawks today at 3 p.m. We have the Heat hosting the Jazz at 5 p.m. today on NBA TV. Trailblazers going up against the Grizzlies. We have the Lakers and the Nuggets on ABC later on tonight at 8:30 p.m. That should be a heavyweight match. The Suns hosting the Rockets at 9 p.m. For Sunday games, we have the Mavericks hosting the 76ers at 1 p.m. on ABC. Following that game on ABC at 3:30 p.m., we have the Celtics hosting the Warriors. That should be a pretty good game to see if the Celtics can keep that win streak going. If they beat the Warriors that day, there'll be 11 games in a row. So that's going to be a good game. The Warriors are looking to win also. So, Steph Curry and those guys are coming into the building. And TD Garden, I believe the name of their stadium. And, looking at TD Garden and looking to, play some basketball. So I might have to tune into that game. I might have to get up, it's my day off, early morning stuff, but I have to get up and maybe try to check that out. Then the Timberwolves hosting the Clippers. The Magic hosting the Pistons. The Hornets going up against the Raptors. The Cavaliers hosting the Knicks at 7 p.m. on ESPN. That should be a good game also. The Pacers going up against the Spurs. And the Suns hosting the Thunder at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. That should be a good game too. It's going to be a lot of pretty good games on Sunday in the NBA world. So check them out. And again, let me know what y'all think about it, that type of stuff. Moving on to wrap up the professional side once again. Major League Baseball Spring Training is here again. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. The regular season will be kicking off again later on this March. Later on this March, I believe let's see what opening day is. Opening day 2024. The 28th of March, yeah. So later on in March. I believe it's my auntie's birthday. My auntie Valley's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so that's gonna be cool. So like I said, March is March Madness. Same time around the March Madness, the Major League Baseball opening day is gonna be going. Start of the season. That long season from March to October. I'm looking to see the Braves play that long to the end of October. All the way till there's no more games left. I'm looking to see the Braves in the series, and let's do it. We got the weapons, the type of talent, the guys, the camaraderie, all that type of stuff to go play and compete for championships. So chop on, go Braves. Friday games, the Braves are going to be against the Tigers. Oh, there I go. Oh, I'm too far ahead. Hold on. I was still towards looking for the upcoming opening day. So Thursday from the 29th of February, we had the Braves defeat the Rays 12-9. The Braves defeated the Twins 5-0. The Red Sox over the Tigers 5-2. The Pirates fell to the Oilers 9-8. The Orioles, there we go again, the Orioles 9-8. The Nationals over the Cardinals 3-1. The Phillies over the Blue Jays 5-0. The Rockies over the Cubs 10-9. The Royals got dominated by the White Sox 6-1. The Brewers fell to the Rangers 7-5. Padres over the Athletics 5-3. Mariners fell to the White Sox 6-5. Angels over the Guardians 4-1. Diamondbacks over the Giants 2-1. Mets fell to the Astros 2-1. And the Marlins and Yankees tied at 0. And the Reds defeated the Dodgers 5-4. For Friday games, the Orioles defeated the Braves 3-1. The Twins over the Red Sox 5-3. The Astros defeated the Nationals 10-8. Phillies and Marlins tied at 6. The Cardinals defeated the Mets 3-2. Tigers over the Phillies 4-2. The Pirates defeated the Rays 12-8. The Cubs over the White Sox 10-6. The Royals over the Athletics 5-4. The Giants over the Rangers 11-5. The Angels defeated the Padres 5-3. The Brewers defeated the Padres 4-3. The Rockies defeated the Mariners 10-9. The Blue Jays fell to the Yankees 8-4. The Diamondbacks over the Reds 12-8. And the Guardians fell to the Dodgers 6-4. For today's game, the Braves going up against the Blue Jays, the Rays versus the Red Sox, Twins going up against the Phillies, Orioles versus the Yankees, Tigers hosting the Pirates, the Astros going up against the Cardinals, the Nationals facing off against the Red Sox, the Marlins hosting the Mets, the Rangers versus the White Sox, the Cubs going up against the Dodgers, the Guardians hosting the Royals, Padres going up against the Giants, Diamondbacks, Angels showdown, the Rockies hosting the Reds, Dodgers going up against the Brewers, and the Mariners are hosting the Athletics. For Sunday games, the 3rd of March, Braves hosting the Phillies. You know, we got to play them better in the playoffs, man. We got to play them better, dude. We got to be a better team. We got to be the team that we know we could be. Have that same swagger all day, every day we play, no matter who we play. You know, get in the back cage, just, hit the ball well. We play defense, spectacular. A hit is a hit. Hit's going to happen. But for the ones that we're able to make, we usually make them. And, we just got to get our bats on the board. Hit them out the park, hit more, base run hits more than anything, not just put the ball in the field. So, and we'll win games, man. Then the Pirates host the Orioles. Yankees versus the Tigers. Marlins going to be against the Cardinals. Nationals hosting the Marlins. Rays versus Twins. Red Sox versus Blue Jays. Astros going up against the Mets. Royals hosting the Reds. Cubs versus Guardians. Rockies going up against the Dodgers. Giants hosting the Guardians. Rangers going up against the Athletics. Angels versus the White Sox. Diamondbacks hosting the Brewers. And the Mariners going up against the Padres. So, to wrap up the Sports Huddle in itself for this week, I'll be, again, going over the NFL Combine schedule for this week for Saturday and Sunday. So let me see that. I'm definitely probably going to be more tuned into these. It's going to be the quarterback. It's not really a big thing, but it's cool to see the quarterback because these are the young men that they look at to build franchises around. Like having those players who can, do stuff to the team. Also, like, be a D lineman, or O lineman, or other position you play on the team, and you can build players around it also because they can be blueprints. But the quarterback is the face, the leader of the team, kind of the tone setter, and it's more looked into for your traits, all that type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. The quarterbacks will be kicking off today along with the wide receivers and running backs. So yesterday, with the tight ends was the DBs. I knew it was one of those. I told you it was the DBs, not the wide receivers. So excuse me. Yeah, because I got to see Kamari Lassiter do his drills when they was doing. I don't know what drill specifically it was, but I got to see a glimpse of him. I'm glad I got to see that. I'll go back and look at their highlights from the Georgia Bulldogs. But I'm excited to see a lot of players today from Georgia. I mean, me specifically is Ladd McConkey. Like, Ladd is going to blow people away. Like, he's a stellar, wide receiver. Cool, good build, be in and out of routes, not too tall, not the shortest, but, still fast, physical, super athletic. He was probably like the most athletic receiver on the team behind Brock Bowers. If you ask me, and Brock Bowers wasn't a receiver, but he was at the same time. He was a tight end, but he was still a skills position guy who ran routes and that type of stuff. And I think Ladd McConkey really is the player right behind him that, it's like that. Like, I think if Coach Smart didn't see Brock Bowers play and he just had Ladd McConkey and Ladd was still doing what he did and the plays he was making, he would be like whatever he was saying about Brock Bowers, Ladd McConkey is that in that little wide receiver for him. Health was a big reason these guys, we really didn't play to the standard we could have played this past season, with injuries and that type of stuff. But it's like I said, he's going to stand out for sure. Along with Marcus Rosemary Marcus Rosemary Saint, another gentleman, like who's a freakishly talented wide receiver, run good routes, fast, good hands, that type of stuff. So I'm excited to see these guys and see where they go in this draft. As the draft board go up, to see their 40 times. I think Ladd's going to run sub 4.3-ish, and I think I think Marcus is going to run, pretty good 42. He probably do like a 4.41-ish, maybe 4.45. I don't know, but something like that. He gonna run pretty good too. And then the quarterbacks, a lot of good prospects. Caleb Williams coming out, Jaden Daniels, Heisman winner. I'm looking to see. What's my running back? Kendall Milton. I'm looking to see Kendall Milton come out and run also for the running backs, that type of stuff. So a big combine day. Excited to see these guys out here representing their schools, representing themselves, representing their families, that type of stuff, preparing themselves for the next chapter in their life. And then on Sunday at 1 p.m. also we have the offensive linemen, which is a pretty good group to look at too. Very, like I said earlier, big pieces of teams are offensive linemen. You got to build a team of reliable gentlemen who are accountable and those type of things to protect your franchise quarterback, and so he can get to the receivers and get to those running backs and those type of things. And your running backs you draft can work. And I tell people all the time, the trenches is important. You got to build the foundation of that team. Like, all the other pieces are cool to be able to have in that house to build a nice home, but the foundation is where, it comes from. Just like Jehovah, we have to be rooted in him, and he's our foundation. And we have to depend on him and that foundation to be able to grow and keep stacking on top and keep stacking on top and keep stacking on top to be able to, go forth and be what we can be through him and have a relationship with him and build up his world to be received by his heaven coming to this world, because Satan is going away with it. So allow Jehovah to be our foundation and, rely on him to be able to stand firm on and raise up and build up and those type of things. So that's it for my Sports Huddle this week, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's always a pleasure. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be blessed. Have a great time. Have a blessed day. Be safe. Until next time. Peace.